On January 20th, Barack Obama will be sworn in as the 44th President of the United States. In Germany, as elsewhere, all eyes will be on the new man in the White House. Thousands came to hear him talk in Berlin last summer.
Thank you. In this new century, Americans and Europeans alike will be required to do more, not less. Partnership and cooperation among nations is not a choice. It is the only way, the one way, to protect our common security and advance our common humanity.
The German public is keen to see what direction the transatlantic relationship will now take.
Let's see what happens. If things turn out well, I'll be very happy.
I hope that Europe and the US will work together more closely. I think we'll be able to work well with Obama in many areas that have been highly divisive in recent years, such as climate protection and security.
I hope there'll be fewer wars in the world. That's what I hope.
Obama is planning to gradually withdraw U.S. troops from Iraq and focus more on Afghanistan. He also wants to see Germany pull its weight more in Afghanistan. Germany currently has 4,500 troops there, mainly in the north of the country, helping with reconstruction. Obama would like to see the German presence expanded to the south, where NATO troops are involved in fierce fighting with the Taliban. That's a proposition Berlin has consistently rejected.
No one will ask us to send troops into southern Afghanistan in any long-term deployment. That might be what the US wants, but it knows Berlin will never agree, because there's no majority support in Parliament. But Germany will be asked to play a more active role in Afghanistan.
I'm hoping that the new US president actually listens to the Europeans and works with them to develop new strategies for Afghanistan that concentrate more on nation building.
Surveys show that 85% of Germans would have voted for Obama. It remains to be seen whether he'll meet their expectations. He certainly vowed to improve America's international standing, but first and foremost, he must deal with the country's pressing internal problems.
There's new energy to harness, new jobs to be created, new schools to build, and threats to meet, alliances to repair. The road ahead will be long. Our climb will be steep. But America, I have never been more hopeful than I am tonight that we will get there. I promise you, we as a people will get there.
With the U.S. economy in the doldrums and the automotive industry hit hard, many Americans are now pinning their hopes on Obama. But Berlin has already warned the incoming president that it would oppose vast state subsidies to the U.S. car industry.
It's out of the question that we just sit by and watch the U.S. auto industry kept alive with billions of dollars of state support, while Germany ends up at a competitive disadvantage. We might be having some serious talks on this issue.
Obama has also vowed to tackle climate change, saying he's willing to engage in talks to develop a successor to the Kyoto Protocol. He's also proposed a clean energy plan, including promoting fuel-efficient cars and developing alternative energies, which could be good news for German industry.
Obama has made it very clear that he's going to give the environment a higher priority than was given during the Bush administration. I think that a cap-and-trade scheme has already been mentioned. I think there's tremendous opportunities for cooperation there because Germany has a tremendously well-developed technology in this area, which Americans are making use of and can make greater use of. So I would expect to see that to be a growth area.
In Berlin, the general public's well-disposed towards the incoming U.S. president.
I've never been to America, but now that Obama's president, I would consider it. I have to admit that personally, I always boycotted the States because of Bush.
The mood is also upbeat at the American embassy in Berlin. For now, the U.S.-German friendship is looking more promising than it has done in years.